Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. When watching Bryce Hall's video on YouTube, fans saw Matt James and were curious, what was he doing? In the video Bryce posted called, "I faced my biggest fear," Matt James is on what appears to be a private plane with him and several TikTok stars. Fans also spotted him in the back of a dance video Addison Rae posted. Among them are 20-year-old Kyosur, Blake Gray, and Addison Rae. Also present 18-year-old Avani and 16-year-old Charlie D'Amelio. Bryce is 21, so that makes Matt the older one in the crowd. The video also shows the crew went to watch Jake Paul fight and played a basketball game with Justin Bieber. Bachelor Nation trolled Matt James for the younger crew. Matt James got mentioned on Twitter and Instagram quite a bit after posting videos and pictures with the Tik-Tokers. According to Monsters and Critics, one fan said, "Why is he hanging out with teens/young adults? Isn't he like sick, late 20s?" Another comically said, "A father and his 20 children." This all comes on the heels of Matt being in the news for supposedly playing two women. A woman named Grace claimed Matt tried to get her to come on The Bachelor and was talking to her days before flying Rachel to NYC to work on reconciling. Matt's most recent TikTok post features the real love of his life, Tyler Cameron, sunbathing using the shiny side of a Lay's chip bag. The former Bachelor is having a great time. This is not the first time he's set out to party with celebrities. In Florida at WrestleMania, he posed with Brie Bella and her husband. According to US Weekly, Jason Tartick was also there for the trip to the fight, while he seemed to be the only other older person on the plane. It's possible they just weren't being filmed. On Reddit, someone said, "Did Matt just tell his agent to hook him up with anyone and everyone who is famous for any reason?" They went on to say it's like he's with a different celebrity every week. Triller is an entertainment platform, sort of like TikTok. That appears to be who sponsored the plane and the trip. Bryce showed the logo outside the plane. It also sponsored the fight between Jake Paul, another influencer, and Ben Askren, a UFC fighter. Matt is taking things in stride, not letting the rumors and backlash get to him. He's been dedicating a lot of time to his charity. He posted an inspirational video working out with the kids at his organization. What do you think of Matt clearly taking advantage of his current celebrity? Who do you think he'll hang out with next? Comment with your thoughts with below. Questionably young TikTokers. The Bachelor star's wild night raises eyebrows. Chapter 1. The party nobody was supposed to know about. It started with a blurry, 15-second TikTok clip posted by a user known only as @ItzyRokenzie 2.3, an influencer with just under 50,000 followers and a bio that read, "CEO of Bad Decisions, add me on BeReal." The video wasn't much at first glance, flashing lights, bass-thumping music, and a sea of Gen Z partygoers hyping each other up in a Hollywood Hills environment. But eagle-eyed fans noticed something odd in the background. A tall, suited figure doing a very out-of-place floss dance. Comments exploded within minutes. Is that Matt James? Why is he at a party with literal children? Bro needs to go home and make sourdough bread with /Rachel. Just like that, The Bachelor's once golden poster boy, Matt James, was back in the headlines, but not for a charity run or romantic gesture. No, this was messier. It was confusing, and it was all caught on TikTok. Chapter 2. The timeline gets weird. Let's rewind. Matt James, 33, was fresh off a major brand partnership with Elo Yoga and had been laying low in New York until he wasn't. Sources say he flew to La midweek for a private networking event with unnamed influencers. Publicly, he told fans it was about wellness, youth outreach, and bridging digital gaps. Privately, a very different story. One close friend who requested anonymity told us, Matt got roped in by a couple of manager types who basically marketed this party like a casual hangout with rising stars. It wasn't until he showed up that he realized most of them were still using school IDs to get discounted Uber rides. The guest list included viral lip-sync twins Illy and Ali, 17-year-old skincare influencer Cam Bam, real name Candon B, and a sprinkle of TikTok's thirst trap elite, most of whom still list college hopeful in their bios. Matt didn't leave, not immediately at least. Chapter 3. Damage control fails immediately. Within hours of the video gaining traction, Matt's PR team issued a short statement. Matt James attended a public networking mixer with creators across a range of ages. He left shortly after arriving and maintains the highest respect for age-appropriate professional boundaries. Unfortunately for Matt, the internet was not in a forgiving mood. You left shortly after arriving, so that's what the 2-hour Twitch stream says. Respectfully, what's Matt James doing next to 19-year-olds with crop tops that say daddy issues? This is giving major Leo DiCaprio energy and not in a good way. The heat was on. Matt James was being called out, loudly and not just by trolls. Former Bachelor alums, like Katie Thurston, chimed in with a cryptic Instagram story. Y'all need to stop networking and start adulting. Ouch. Chapter 4. Rachel's response, because obviously. Naturally, the spotlight swiveled to Matt's long-term girlfriend, Rachel Kirkconnell. Fans speculated wildly. Was she there? Did she know? Was she okay? Rachel posted a muted selfie the next morning with the caption, "Peace and boundaries." Cryptic, moody, also incredibly on brand. That same afternoon, TMZ reported that Rachel was blindsided by the footage. A source close to her, Rid, someone from her Pilates class, claimed she had no idea Matt was attending a party with literal TikTok children. Rachel allegedly confronted Matt via FaceTime and needed space to think. Bachelor Nation spiraled. Is this the end? She defended him so hard. For this? Justice for Rachel and justice for grown women everywhere. Chapter 5. The Bachelor franchise distances itself. It didn't take long for the franchise itself to get involved. A rep from ABC issued a firm, albeit vague, statement. We are not affiliated with the individuals or events depicted in recent viral videos. Translation: we're pretending we don't know him. Chris Harrison, yes, even post-ABC exile, added fuel to the fire by liking a tweet that said, Matt was never ready for this platform. He just liked the perks. Damn, Chris, subtlety isn't your thing, huh? Meanwhile, Bachelor creator Mike Fleece reportedly texted one of the party hosts asking, was there a guest list? Did he sign anything? An insider leaked the screenshot and it quickly became a meme. Chapter 6. Matt speaks out, sort of. Days later, Matt finally broke his silence on his close friend's Instagram story. Bad move. A green circle video showed Matt shirtless, making a protein shake with the caption, lot of noise out there. Y'all love to assume I know who I am. Followers screenshot and leaked it instantly. Twitter had a field day. Sir, if you knew who you were, you wouldn't be at Lil Kenzie's Sweet 17. Imagine defending your adult choices while literally blending a banana. This isn't accountability, it's almond milk deflection. Chapter 7. The Age-Gate Controversy. Let's address the elephant in the room. Some TikTokers at the party had age-verified accounts listing 18+. Others did not. And while there's no confirmed evidence of illegal activity, fans pointed out several troubling captions from younger creators. Never forget the night Matt James taught me to salsa in bare feet. He smelled like cologne and regret. The phrase, how old are these girls? Trended for 2 full days. Bachelor Reddit sleuths cross-referenced birthdays, high school posts, and even cheerleading rosters. Several partygoers were allegedly still in high school. The backlash was ferocious. Nick Viall, former Bachelor and current moral compass, went on his podcast and didn't hold back. Look, Matt's not a predator. But what are you doing in that space? What are you getting out of it? You're 33. Go to a golf course. Chapter 8. Cancel Culture versus Matt's Followers. Cancel culture came knocking, but Matt's followers weren't unified. Some stayed loyal. He's a good guy. Y'all just love drama. So what if the crowd was young? That's Hollywood. Others weren't so forgiving. You can't be dating a grown woman, promoting men's health, and also flossing at Gen Z ragers. You wanted fame. Here's the price tag. Even more curious, a handful of influencer moms, yes, the TikTok moms of the younger partygoers, chimed in too. One, at Mama Gwenforthuwin, went viral for this post. My daughter said he was polite. But should he have been there? Absolutely not. Yikes. Chapter 9. The Redemption Arc. As the dust settled, Matt took a different approach, action, not words. He donated to the Digital Literacy Youth Foundation, started posting throwback photos with Rachel, and even made a surprise appearance at a men's mental health awareness run in Central Park. But was it enough? The comment sections stayed ruthless. Too little, too late. Where's the apology, Matt? You want to run from accountability like you ran from the TikTok teens. Chapter 10. What now? As of now, Matt and Rachel are reportedly taking time apart but still speaking. Matt's endorsement deals haven't dried up yet, but several TikTokers have mysteriously unfollowed him in what fans are calling a digital walk of shame. Bachelor producers are rumored to be debating whether or not to edit Matt out of upcoming Bachelor in Paradise promos. Meanwhile, the party host, Kenzie, gained over 100,000 new followers and is now teasing a YouTube storytime called I Didn't Know He Was Famous Until TMZ Called. Of course she is. Final thoughts. What did we learn? Matt James partying with questionably young TikTokers may not be illegal, but it's messy, it's tone-deaf, and it's a brutal reminder that celebrity clout doesn't equal wisdom. Bachelor Nation has always been quick to lift its heroes and just as fast to knock them off their pedestals. Whether Matt gets back up, that's up to him. But one thing's for sure. Next time someone invites you to a networking party, ask for the birth dates first.